Happy holidays.
What it do? What it do? It's your boy BX Brother 718 for TV. Live with NBA 2K21. USBA, my league online. Got my Nets going up against San Antonio Spurs.
From 2K Sports, it's time for NBA action. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. So for the Spurs, their last game, a win against Miami. And they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
It was really that second wave in the rotation that took the offense to another level.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Bull. Brooklyn with the rebound. Outside, KD. Shoots over DiVincenzo. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that.
No, we don't do that.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Just 5 to shoot. The offensive rebound. Pass to Drummond. Nets passing it around. Man. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Booker outside. Driving the lane. And it's sent back by Drummond.
It's amazing Drummond doesn't block more shots.
What are you doing, bro? Come on. Every time you tap the fucking shit, these niggas just do whatever they want to do.
For the Spurs.
It was a fucking pump fake.
Pass to Vassell. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Here's Bull. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, inside, Bolt does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray. The Nets shooting their first free throw tonight. And Murray's got the ball here for San Antonio. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. He and his assistants are trying to figure out ways to run Paul George off of the three-point line. The coach said even though George is a good passer, he's an elite shooter. He'd rather force him into making plays for others. This is the kind of problem that a superstar presents every night. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Here's KD.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And Murray, here we go.
From the moment when he sticks his foot in the ground and puts his head down, DeJounte Murray is explosive and fast.
And Smitty, with DeJounte Murray, he's got great length at that guard position, and it can make him a menace defensively.
Yes, it does. DeJounte Murray is 6'4", but has a 6'10" wingspan. Still very young and learning about defense, but his instincts are off the chart. He could end up being one of the premier defenders in the league by the end of his deal.
And the Nets with possession here. After the basket by San Antonio. Here's Mann. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's Vassell. Pass to Bull. Brooklyn with the rebound. And stolen by Booker. Now Bull.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on George.
I can't wait to see Murray reach his full potential. Reason why? Because he has a lot of it.
Good on the second free throw. Brooklyn trails by 6. Outside Durant. On the jam by Kevin Durant.
He loves to fire up his team with the big finish. KD rocking the rim.
Murray surveying the D. Pass to Booker. Now here's Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
The towering presence that is Bull. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Outside Durant. Driving inside. Whoa, hammering it in.
Did you see the air Drummond gets underneath him? Allows for time to be creative.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's Murray. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything.
else. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yeah, let me. Damn. Yo, DeMarco, what's going on, man? How you doing, bro?
For Brooklyn. Here's Ashley.
First of all, see what I'm saying? Like, I tap, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Tap the joint and they go up for the layup. They don't never pump fake it, man. I don't get it.
Clock at 6. From deep. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Pass to George.
We get the and one. Oh.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The defense on George a little too tight there, but to have any chance against him, you have to challenge him.
So he gets them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Booker with it. He has 7 to the middle.
What the?
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Pass to George. Takes it inside. Back to Johnson. Another shot. And the layup is good.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Now Now Booker, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Here's Hero. Here he goes. Here's Durant. And the shot is good. And now it's just a 4-point San Antonio lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Harris. Back to Booker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
Here's Ashley. No points in the game yet for him. Smith for three. And here's George. From downtown, they get it back. Smith right side. Stolen by Harris. For three, Booker. It's stolen by Smith. Here's George. It's tipped.
Damn it.
Booker with no one around. Buries it from three-point range. Booker's got 12 points in the game. And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
And also, they've been really active on the defensive end in terms of applying pressure and coming away with steals.
And we know the story. Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
Durant for three.
Oh,
Smith, no good.
God, yo.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
.151 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Hero. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And now a 10-point Spurs lead. Now here's Durant. He has 6. To the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And to this day, I still marvel at the skill level of KD. A player of his size able to navigate the pick and roll and deliver to a teammate.
Now here's Booker. He's got 14. Pass to Hero. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Hero's got his second bucket tonight.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Big hoop substitution here for Brooklyn. You kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
Now here's Johnson. Screen by Smith. And it's Johnson penetrating. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Booker looking around. 5 to shoot. Here's Vassell. And it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. .26 seconds left in the first. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Brooklyn trails by 11. Here's Mann. There's 14 seconds left here in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And so it's
all right,
the
good little
San
quarter.
Antonio Spurs in control with the 9-point lead. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Booker with it. He's got 14. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Don't underestimate Booker's passing ability. He's getting better and better at making plays for others.
Here's Mann. 5 points in the game. They double-team KD.
Oh, my God, man. You guys make this shit so difficult, man.
Very pretty alley-oop layup. And the Spurs lead by 13.
Sweet find there by Booker. Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Johnson outside. 6 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. They get it back. Pass to Drummond. Second shot opportunity. And that's 2 points on the layup. Drummond's got 4 points in the quarter.
High percentage look for Drummond. He's developed a number of go-to moves in there.
Here's Hero. Launches a 3. They grab their own miss.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Johnson in the corner. The three-pointer no good. And it's Harris with the ball for the Spurs. This is the most they've led by 13 points. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Pass to Vassell. Here's Hero. 5 points in the game. Here's Man. For the three. Drills the three-pointer. Man's got 8 points.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Down low, Cisse. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happened. When you start to break your opponent's spirit, the resistance is no longer there.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Man. 8 points for him. Pass to Drummond. The shot, no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Here's Hero to the inside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Bull, and it's sent back by George.
Not going to beat Paul George with that move. He's too long and too talented of a defender. Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Now Durant. He's got 6. George double teamed. Over to the left wing. It's deflected.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Here's George. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Left of the wing. Here's Bull. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Harris, no good. Brooklyn trails by 10. Now here's Durant. And the lead is down inside single digits. Durant's got 8.
The ball handling from Durant really a key to what sets him apart as a player. He can pull up and break you down.
Bull with it. Pass to Hero.
I get a 3-second violation? Damn.
And the truth is, This league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Here's Johnson. He averages about 5 points a game. And Durant gets double teamed. Now George. Here's Mann. Drummond trying to get himself free. Outside for George. Pass to Durant. Fires for three. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
You better start picking him up at half court. KD is that kind of shooter.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. I mean, not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Brooklyn trails by 5. Pass to Drummond. Drummond is doubled. Missed the shot. He's made 3 and missed 3 from the field. Murray right side. Johnson over to help. And here's Covington. Inside. Bull.
I don't know what they was doing there.
Lead pass was put in just the right spot. He has 6. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
And that one's good. Drummond.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Over to the wing. Shoots from the baseline. Here's Bull. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Bull's got 8.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Bull. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And now a 9-point Spurs lead.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
George with the bounce pass. Drummond is doubled. Ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Bull. To the inside. Stolen by George. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
He with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Out to the wing. Down low. Here's Covington. An easy 2 points on the layup.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Nets passing it around. Here's KD. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
And the officials call for a 3-second violation. Spurs leading by 6. Now Booker, 16 points for him. From deep 3-point range. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Pass to Johnson. Drummond, the screen. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Booker. Johnson's shot is off. And it's the Spurs ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Brooklyn trails by 6. Can't hit that one. Good D by Booker. Into the lane. Count it. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Johnson outside. To the left side wing. Drummond in the post. And Bull pulls it down. Spurs leading by 8. On the wing, Booker. Pass to Bull. It's up a 3. And Booker is good for 3. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
And staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
Here's Mann. Here's Smith. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And he's able to get it back. Murray outside. Here's Bull. Missed inside. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Brooklyn trails by 11. Going inside. Left side, KD. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. Here's San Antonio now. Booker in the corner. From 17 feet out. That one drops for him. Booker's got 21.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
And then Durant with the dunk.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
The Nets have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. That's good from Durant.
What's crazy about KD, he's been an NBA champion and a finals MVP all in 2017, and I still feel like he's improving.
Murray for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Outside Durant. San Antonio leading by 11. Booker outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Murray, no good. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Outside for KD. And there's the drive.
The long strides of Durant gliding through the lane. Throw it down, big fella.
Throw it down, big fella. Throw it down.
Here's Murray.
Where's the help?
Murray with the jam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Here's George. It's good. George has got 9.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
They set the pick. And it's Murray penetrating. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Love Murray's scoring potential, but the development of his playmaking may be an even higher priority.
For San Antonio, they've been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
KD looking around. 5 on the clock. Outside for George. Over Booker. Vassell grabs the board. Spurs leading by 12. Pass to Murray. Here's Vassell. Defended by George. In transition, here come the Nets. KD leading the charge.
I love how Durant keeps his eyes up, scanning for someone with a better look.
Here's Vassell. Bull with it. Defended by Drummond. To the paint. Here's Booker. And it's sent back by Drummond. KD with it. Now guarded by Booker. And stolen by DiVincenzo.
And bump still, man.
Booker outside. Pass to Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Here's Mann. 11 points in the game. And they'll keep possession. And here's Booker from the arc. The rebound by the Nets. Out to the right wing. A 3 ball. Trying to get open is Johnson. Pass to Mann. Left side, KD. Clock at 6.
So difficult to defend Kevin Durant without fouling him. At his size, once he gets that ball above his shoulders, there's not much you can do.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. But that's just pure effort and hustle.
And here's Booker from the arc. That shot, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
KD on the wing. Major points for him.
I mean, another one for KD. Terrific scoring night, even for him.
Pass to Bull. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Bull.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush, there's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
KD can't get it to go.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
On defense, Brooklyn trailing by 10. Pass to Vassell. DiVincenzo with it. Here's the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Vassell.
He's powerful and athletic, drumming with the natural tools to dominate defensively.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. San Antonio calls timeout. Knocks it loose. On the wing, Johnson. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Johnson can't get it to go. Spurs leading by 13. Pass to Vassell. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Ashley, still looking for his first bucket in this one. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And Brooklyn making a change here. Here's Ashley. Shot clock at 5. Off the run. And the layup falls.
And the D getting out work there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Here's Bull. 17 points in the game. Can't hit from in close. Here's Durant. Pass to Ashley. Left side, George. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
DiVincenzo with it. Booker outside. And he gets it to go.
And because of that high basketball IQ he possesses, Booker takes great shots, and he knows the value of the mid-range game.
Here's Ashley. Nets passing it around. From deep, George.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
No good from Booker.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Outside, George. Here's the three. George missing again.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
And here are the Spurs. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Now here's Booker. 23 points in the game. To the left wing. Pass to Vassell. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Cisse. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Smith on the wing. Here's Mann. Defended by Booker. And it's good for 2. Mann's got 13 points.
Can't be that easy for him. Got to body him up down low.
And you have other methods as well. You can deny or you can just front the post.
There's a screen. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Good. A nice assist from Booker. 7 points in the game.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Spurs leading by 19. Here's Hero. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
We see this a lot from Tyler. Instead of going all the way to the rack, he pulls up.
Pass to Brown. Here's Mann. Back to Smith. Johnson outside. Johnson draws the double. It's Brown on the wing. Rebound San Antonio.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Booker with it. To the middle. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Pass to Hero. Here's Vassell. Booker in the corner. Inside. And stolen by Drummond. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so Booker will bring it up for San Antonio. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Pass to Hero. There's the triple. Kevin Durant with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Johnson gets the bucket.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Now Booker. Here's Hero.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Durant drawing the double team. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his 4th foul of the contest. It's Drummond, high post. Johnson wide open. He fires. And the Nets another 3.
Love what Drummond did on that play. Kept his eyes up, and he was being unselfish.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Vassell. San Antonio again missing. Brooklyn trails by 16. Here's Durant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The long strides of Durant allowing him to gain the advantage on the drive. The defense couldn't recover.
He hits the second from the line. San Antonio leading by 15. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Out to the right wing. Hero. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. And Brooklyn has possession. KD draws the double. And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
From the arc. Hands it from downtown.
If you relax on him out there, he's going to make you pay every time.
Outside Covington. Murray outside. Back to Covington. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. From past the arc. The rebound by Johnson. Brooklyn trails by 15. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
When you're that long and that athletic, I'll tell you, KD has the ability to put a little extra on it.
Murray outside. Pass to Hero. Back to Murray. From deep. Brooklyn with the rebound. And here are the Nets. They're on a 12-3 run. Here's Ashley. On the wing, George. It's hauled in by Hero.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
And he drives in. The quick crossover, what a move. Hero's got 5 points now this quarter.
The athleticism plus the mobility. Tyler Hero is someone who drives well inside.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Durant drawing the double team. George with no one around. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Harris outside. Here's Hero. He takes it in, and he makes that one. Hero's got 10 points here in the second half.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Johnson, good.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Pass to Hero. Back to Murray. Lets the 3 fly. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Outside Durant. And Durant gets double teamed. And stolen by Murray. Pass to Hero. Puts the move on. And the layup is up and in. Heroes got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Outside, KD. For three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Very unselfish. Durant running the play all the way through. More than happy to facilitate.
Murray outside. And it's Murray with the jam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Pass to Ashley. The three from George. And the Nets another three.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
Now here is Harris. And here's Covington, defended by George. Right side Durant. To the inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
He is really shouldering the load on the offensive end and doing an outstanding job. But he needs the rest of his team to step up.
Harris outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And the call will be against Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game. On defense, the Spurs. From deep, Johnson connects from three-point range. Johnson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Brooklyn. And here is Murray. Pass to Covington. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, unable to change momentum here. Now here's Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's got his first 2 points of the night.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Harris. Takes a three. Knocks down the three ball. Heroes got 15 points in just the second half.
Sending shockwaves now. That's his third triple of this half. 4th of the game.
Teams changing it up here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Scott Brooks' huddle. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. San Antonio with the ball with a 9-point lead. KD with it. Now guarded by Booker. Right wing. Durant with it. Johnson the screen. To the wing right side. Pass to man. 4 on the clock. That shot off. So the Spurs will take it the other way.
Where are you? Oh my God, these guys don't know who they want to guard, break.
And the Spurs lead by 12.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Bull.
When Durant gets inside, 9 times out of 10, he's going to score or get fouled.
And he's been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
The drive by Booker. Pass to Bull. Here's Vassell. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Here's man. Now Drummond. Durant in the corner. Good on the three-point shot. Durant's got 8 here in the quarter.
When the shots come to KD and the flow of the offense, it makes it much easier.
For 3, Booker. Brooklyn trails by 9. It's George on the wing. Corner shot. Here's Johnson, and he converts the layup.
Good read from Paul George. He's very skilled at realizing when he should make these passes.
1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hero. Here's the pick. Over George. Kept alive. A second chance effort. And no problem from Bull as he finishes at the rim. Bull's got 9 points here in the second half. In the corner, George with it. Pass to Durant. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Johnson outside. 3-pointer. Missed it. He's now made 6 of 10 from the field. Here's Vassell. Booker outside. A rebound by the Nets.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
They get it again. Out to KD. Pass to man. Shoots the 3. Vassell grabs the board. And so it's San Antonio with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.